you are cordially invited to another poetry party. Last year, I hit upon the idea of arranging a BookTube Poetry Party. It was inspired by the in-person parties that my mum used to host when I was younger. She would invite people to bring a favourite poem. She would leave poetry books scattered about the place and let people flick through and find things at random, and just encourage people to read poems to the group. So yeah, I had the idea of putting together something similar in the YouTube domain. So I invited people to send me clips of themselves reading poems on camera, and I edited it all together into one long poetry party, and it was much longer than I was expecting. I only really thought a handful of people would be interested in doing it, but there ended up being about 30 of us, and the video is an hour and a half long. So yeah, it ended up being more of a workload than I was expecting, but I'm massively proud of how it turned out, and the feedback that I received, that all the participants received, was just wonderful. It felt like a really positive thing for the BookTube community. So I'd like to do another one. So if you'd like to register to take part in the second poetry party, then please email me at this address. When you email me, please include your first name that you'd like to be credited as, your channel name if you have one, or if you don't have a channel, some other form of social media link that I can include if you like, your choice of poem and maybe a backup choice or two, and the text of the poem. Even if it's just a photo of the page, I would like to be able to read it beforehand just to make sure that I am comfortable with hosting that poem. Swearing is fine, but things like slurs, probably less fine. I would like to avoid repeating poems that were in the first poetry party video, so if you want to check that video first before you submit, just to make sure that you're not doing anything that's already been in that video. Repeat poets is fine. There were multiple poems by certain poets in that video, so I don't mind that, but I'd just like to try and keep it to poems that haven't been read in the first one. And if you are a poet yourself, then you're more than welcome to read your own work. In fact, I would be honoured if you did so. There are a few original poems in the first poetry party video, and yeah, it was a wonderful thing to host. So yeah, I highly encourage more of that. Poem choice will be on a first come, first served basis, so I will let you know when you email me. I will confirm whether you get your first choice of poem or if I have to choose the backup instead. Or, if they're all gone, we'll figure something out. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, the deadline to email me your registration is Thursday the 7th of May. So you have 1 week to do that. And then you'll have a further 3 weeks after that to actually record your clip and send it to me. So deadline for videos is Thursday the 28th of May. Just a few guidelines for the video clips themselves. The time limit is 5 minutes. Anything over that is, I think, a little bit too long. I think most of the submissions were around the 3 or 4 minute mark. That's, I think, the sweet spot. But, if you have to go to 5 minutes, that's also fine. So in your clip, I would like you to introduce yourself, introduce and read your poem, and if you want to, also tell us a bit about the poem, why you picked it, what it means to you, that sort of thing. The vibe I'm going for is a casual gathering, like my mum's old parties, where everyone's taking turns reading poems. So, You can do a little bit of video editing if you like, that's fine, but you don't have to get too fancy with it. And also, please, no background music, because that just makes the editing and balancing the audio levels quite awkward for me. And also, just a hard rule, absolutely no AI-generated stuff of any kind. No AI poetry, no AI imagery, just yourself reading a human-written poem on camera. Now, I will admit that the first poetry party took me a lot longer to finish editing than I had anticipated. So I'm going to try and get this done to post hopefully in June, as it is inspired by my mum, and her birthday was in June and her name was June. So yeah, I'm aiming to get this posted by the end of June. But yeah, we'll see. I may well get overwhelmed and take a bit longer to do it after all. But yeah, I hope not. So I think that covers just about everything I needed to cover. I'd love to hear in the comments if you're looking forward to the next poetry party, or if you're maybe thinking of participating, or whatever else is on your mind. I'm always happy to hear from you. Anyway, that's about it from me today. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you at the poetry party.